this don't show you that you're a celebrity of some kind, if this does not show you that you are destined for greatness, you are the talk of the town, if what I'm about to say does not convince you of that, I don't even know. I don't even know. You guys have made it through some major hoops of fire with family, toxic environments, toxic family members, and all of them speaking dirt on your name. Now, you could be playing catch up. I don't know why. You guys move at the speed of light, okay? Whoever this message is for, you move at the speed of light, and you're just starting to deal with your emotions of what some people did to you. It could have really hurt your feelings or made you feel bad, like, I don't know why my family's treating me this way, or my lover's treating me this way. Like, all the things that you've been dealing with are now catching up to you. This is a season of reconsideration. It is the time to reconsider anything that does not fit in your life anymore. Anything that doesn't fit, you're looking at it, you're having a whole conversation, a whole sit down, a whole meeting, and you're putting that thing or person in the hot seat. Like, why are you even here? Should you be here? Why are you wearing shorts to a meeting? Because I'm done with whatever issue has been under the rug. Things that have been under the rug, issues that have not been resolved, are now being put under a microscope for, again, reconsideration. Your seer abilities, your psychic abilities are on another level. And because of that, it's really scaring some people. Their dangerous obsession or their ability to be paid off. Some of your family members or copycats were paid or bribed to make your life a living you know what. Do you know how freaking blinking sad that is? That's terrible. And so you guys have been cutting people off left and right, people that you care about. People that you care about. And now, within the blink of an eye, these people are gone. They know that they don't have access to you anymore. So somebody's been speaking dirt on your name as the Empress. They always knew that you were the Empress, but then they were bribed, bought. They took some money. They took a gift. They took something to try to make your life miserable. People are constantly teaming up against you. So if you don't know that you are a celebrity, you are the game changer, you are the bee's knees, you are the literal ish, well, I'm going to remind you right now. You are entering a season of being the Empress, knowing that you're abundant. Your aesthetic is changing. How you move is changing. And I mean move through a room. Okay, if last month you were like, please don't look at me, I'm going to put a paper bag over my head, I don't want to be here, that ain't what this is. That's not a motorcycle, but that's a truck, and we will take it because it was real loud. You are about to disappoint a whole bunch of people because they could not get the best of you. They could not. You refuse. And dang, some of them really know how to push your buttons, and they still could not get the best of you. They are going to be so bitter and disappointed and sad and crying boohoo in the corner that they could not get one over on you. Everyone around you, their mask is slipping. And you're calling it out to Front Street. You're like, is that how you really are? So your love is not unconditional, it's based on conditions. I'm just wondering. Oh, your loyalty is fickle. Oh, is that what's going on? You deal with some major ops, which tells me you are not no regular schmegular star messenger. You are contracted out by God. You are contracted out by the divine. You are a soldier for the divine. And you're going to have more confidence in yourself. Like, I know what I bring to the table. I'm not settling. And it's like everyone's contract is up. This could be a 5-year contract, 10-year contract. You're looking at everyone you've been writing for, and you're like, you know what, your contract's up. Let's look at the terms. Let's look at the terms. And as you're looking at the terms, you're either going to cut them off or you're going to let them live. Okay? And I'm not getting that. There's a lot that are going to be making the cut. Whoa. I just dropped a bunch of those. Wow, we got the 10 of Cups. Hold on, guys. Hold on. We got the 10 of Cups. What is this other one? And Judgment. Whoa. Okay. You are waking up. You are waking up. You want to know what? You are waking up to the fact that you deserve happiness. And that might not be with the original players of this game. Okay? You guys are waking up and you are seeing, well, dang, it might not be with Bobby, Michael, and Susie like I thought it was going to be. Maybe it's going to be Daniel, Veronica, and Becky. Okay? Maybe it's going to be them instead. Everyone's contract is up and you are going through it with a fine-tooth comb. You're like, yeah, you've been kind of talking to me crazy and being passive-aggressive and trying to make me jealous, and you've been trying to keep me down here under your thumb, and I didn't forget about none of that. So let's talk about that. They're like, they're about to be sorely mistaken if they think that their contract, this is like an athlete, okay? Let me speak sports, okay? Because that's how everyone speaks in my house. And my husband coaches, and he's been an athlete his whole life. And like that contract is up. You feel me? Let's see. Look. The Emperor. The Emperor is at the bottom or at the top. I don't know what side this is. But you are the star. Everyone's like, oh, I'm the prize. Oh, I'm the prize. You have to renew the contract. You don't have to renew the contract. You don't have to keep them as a ringer. You don't have to keep them as a substitute. You don't have to keep them as a backup. You don't have to put them on the roster at all. They ain't making the cut. 99.9% of them that are even left to even renegotiate with are not making the cut. Okay. You guys are showing people, this is my BDE. Okay. This is my CEO energy. This is me being assertive. You must not know about me. Oh, did you forget? You have amnesia. I'll remind you. Okay. Let me remind you. People are not expecting to see this like, oh, so serious side of you. They're kind of like shocked that you're bringing this to the table. They think like you're going to bring snacks to the table. You're going to bring them a sippy cup. You're going to put gold stars all over their contract. That's what they're thinking. That's what they're thinking. And instead, like, you're torching the contract. You're getting ready to like rip it up. They're so mistaken. You are waking up to the fact that you deserve bliss. And if it doesn't look like it's on that contract, if it doesn't look like, because you're having to go through all the contracts that are left and decide, is this a soul tie or is this a soul tie or is this a karmic tie? Okay, are we karmic? Hold on. Are we karmic out here in these streets, or is this a soul tie? That's how you're having to look at these pieces of paper over here. You are finally seeing, okay, what I envisioned as happiness might look a little bit different than I originally thought. So you are having to wrap your mind around that. Like, well, dang, I really thought this person was going to be my forever. I really thought that I was going to marry this person, or we were going to get engaged, or whatever it was. You are seeing that you might not have the same players at the end of this season. Yeah. Because they want you out here in these streets injured. And they didn't know you were the coach. They didn't know you owned the team. They didn't know you owned the whole thing. They were like, you can't talk to me that way. You can't tell me my contract is up. Yes, I can. Yes, I can, and I will. Okay? So you are bossing up in every capacity. You are showing people I can and will sustain wealth every which way from Sunday, and I don't need you to do it. God is like helping you flex, and you're not trying to flex, but God is wanting you to use this muscle that you don't like using, because you're very humble. You guys be keeping it real humble, very demure, very cutesy. And God is like, no, flex that muscle that says, I can do it. Me and God. And they're like shook that you would ever like, boop, cut them from the equation. If this is your message, I want you guys to drop your scissors down below. They thought you were going to be, someone here thought they could easily smooth things over with you. They love a good breadcrumb. They love bombing you. Like, oh, let me give you smooches and kisses and hugs and everything's fine. And that is not going to work right now. Even though you would like to be in Empress mode, God is helping you flex this muscle as the Emperor that says, I can stand alone. Everything is being reconsidered and everything is being renegotiated. You're the boss. Someone here is wondering, is this person my twin flame? Is this person my forever? Am I really supposed to be with them for a long time? Someone here is wondering, like, are they my soulmate? Is this my divine counterpart? Like, I don't know anymore. You guys could be feeling really confused on what you should do with this relationship. So that's another thing you're finding out. But again, God is helping you flex this muscle of strength to say, I wanted your love. I need love in my life and I wanted your love, but I'm not going to let you take me for granted. You guys, I got the 9 of Cups and the Magician. The 9 of Cups and the Magician. There is major wish fulfillment here with how you emotionally fill yourself up first. You are normally out here like, oh my gosh, let me give you a cup. You hear the sirens? Archangel Michael is on it, you guys. Sips tea. I don't have tea in the car, but if I did, I'd be sipping it, okay? Sips tea. I'm telling you, this is not a game. This is not a test. This is not a test. You are resourceful and you're like the paramedic. You're like, oh my gosh, let me help. No, it's all going to go to you first. This has never been a time where you've needed it more. Or there's no, you know what I mean? This is the time where you need it the most. There's so much that you guys have had to bounce back from. You guys have had to recalibrate. You guys have had to start over. Yes, you guys have 9 lives, but it doesn't mean that this has been easy for you. This has not been easy for you. Okay? And it's time for you to just have the cups and enjoy them and sit by them. You're always having to share your treasure. You're always having to pay more. I'm hearing pay through the nose. You guys have the resources. And so everyone's like, well, since you just got a raise, you should pay the tab. Well, since you make more money, you should just pay all of this. You're not doing that anymore. You are not doing that anymore. That has been placing so many burdens on you. Why do you guys have to constantly overdo for everybody and their little dog? And who is overextending themselves for you? Half these people don't even listen to you and they're like your lover. Half of them don't even listen and they're the lover. You're like, on what mother effing planet should I just pay through the nose, not even be listened to, be a whole counselor and therapist too? Why should I do that? Why should I do that? You're always, these people raise your stress level. That's another thing. These contracts are up because they have you in an emotional state of chaos or panic. When you see this family member, you're crying, they want to relive the past. They want to constantly tell you about the newest smear. Why? Why do they want to tell you that? Because you are the real MVP. You are the real earth angel. That's why they're always trying to hunt you down and mow you down. This witch hunt. They're always trying to vilify you. They're always trying to make you the bad guy. How fair is that? You be working your butt off. You be working your patootie off. And they really be trying it. It's like you're always hanging on by a thread for them, and you haven't had enough time. When you are with these people, you don't have enough time to take care of yourself. They suck everything out of the room. They leave you with like 1 cup. Okay, you got 9 cups, and they're like, do you need that last cup? I mean, I would share mine with you. I don't know. Somebody here is real moody or fickle. I don't know. You had enough. I'm getting, you guys have had enough. Their mask is slipping. You are seeing who is really authentic and who's been playing games whole time. These people are about to see a whole nother side of you that they are not prepared to see. Because you are like, I need space to heal. You are seeing the effect that these people have had on your finances, your mental health, your peace, your physical health. And do they want to listen to that? No. They don't even want to listen to the toll that they've taken on you. But they want to tell you every little bit of gossip and what's going on in their life. And that's not fair. You guys are not going to melt into the background. You're not the wallflower type. Whatever you've been enduring has been challenging, hard, and disruptive to your life. But that does not mean you are not about to be at the top of the mountain. The collective always lands on top. If you guys have seen the Hunger Games movie, the newer one, Snow always lands on top. The collective, my earth angels, always land on top. These people know this. They should be scared. We have that you are the talk of the town. That might be terrifying to you. Like, why am I the talk of the town? I don't want people talking about me. It just is what it is. You're that freaking special. Your light is that special. Your message is that special. You embody angelic. You embody God. You embody a messenger from the heavens. You are not of this world. Okay, whoever I'm speaking to, you are not of this world. You are now having to cut off some people that, even though you wanted their love, you're like, I don't need their validation. They're starting to see this. You are seeing 10 steps ahead of people's evil plans. And I don't know why, but people that have been plotting and thieving and doing whatever behind your back and playing in your face and acting like they love you, the mask is off. The mask is slipping. And for some reason, it's about to be tracked. There's going to be receipts for how they've been trolling you, stalking you, mocking you, and doing all of these things. There's going to be receipts for that. So even though you wanted their validation, I'm getting sibling, parent, mother, brother, sister, cousin. This could have even have been in-laws. Okay, this could have even been in-laws. I'm getting there a rat, a snake, and a snitch. So think Charlotte Webb, Templeton. Templeton always had to be bribed to do the right thing. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? And these people are being bribed to do the wrong thing. Yes, they are. They are a snake, a rat, and a snitch. So the mask is off and the charade is done. You are seeing some family members that you believed in, some people that you really wanted to, keep in your life. You guys are truly seeing them for who they are. And now there's no going backwards. You're like, I've seen a little too much. We can't go back. We're not doing the step and repeat. I see you for who you are. You are a born leader. You have been a leader since you were a child. That is definitely a motorcycle. Just kidding, that's another truck. Okay. But God chose you for this industry. God chose you to lead. And man, has some people tried to stop you from doing this. They've tried to stop you from leading. Mount Everest, there's been different challenges in your life, and I keep getting this metaphor, this symbol of Mount Everest. Every big challenge you just had to overcome was Mount Everest. Your health, your relationships, and most of all, your intimacy. Okay, so your intimacy is healing. The way that you can be vulnerable is switching. So people really need to back it up. They should duck, okay, because you're throwing brick walls. And yeah, you're healing very personal parts of you, shadow aspects that you've not wanted to address for a very long time. Now you guys can tell people what you want to tell them, but you can say it with your whole chest if you didn't even think that you were already doing that before. We have your ancestors. Your ancestors want you to know that you are unforgettable. I've been telling you guys this for a week. You guys are unforgettable. And the enemy is upon us. The enemy is upon us, but guess what? We see them coming. The mask is off. We see what they're up to. We have aiding and abetting. You guys had some family members that were aiding and abetting. They were helping your enemies. They were gathering more enemies against you. Street bike. This came in so strong. And I feel like this is coming in to show you, you were right. You are not being paranoid by wanting to walk away from family members. You're sad. You're like, dang, that could have been the last family member I had, or the last person that I thought I was going to be able to have by my side. And now you see that that's, simply not the case. They were and are assisting your enemies. And this sucks. That sucks that they were trying to get information out of you. They were trying to find things out. It's so shady. Like, you've probably known for 4 to 6 months that the mask has been dropped with whoever this is. I'm going to say that again. You guys have known for 4 to 6 months that the mask has been slipping. Some of you guys 9 months. Some of you guys a year, but most of you guys 4 to 6 months. You've been really like, okay, I'm not doubting myself as much, that they're being really shady. We have completely changed. These people have completely switched up on you because you refuse to be different. You refuse to dim your light. You refuse to fade into the background. You refuse to do any of that. And because of that, they're switching up on you. They have been bought. Their love and affection, they've switched sides. So the last bit of people that maybe you thought were going to be of your support in your toxic families. So let's say you've gone zero contact with your family. This is like the last family member. Let's say you already don't get along with everybody at your job. This is like the last person. Your alliances are getting ready to shift again. And you need to remember that you are the talk of the town. You are an angelic celebrity. You are an entire life force. Confirmation. You are not of this world. You are not of this galaxy. They've completely changed. You're not crazy. You are not crazy. They're a complete 180. They may be, these people definitely aren't as intuitive as you, but you're just really, you're really seeing through people's games right now. Their games are so loud, and this is probably because you asked God, Heavenly Father, the divine, you asked God, like, please help me repel and rebuke naturally these people that are not for me. So when you're around the presence of people wearing a disguise, the mask automatically starts to melt. The mask automatically starts slipping. You guys hear that? That's a Harley. Okay. Actually, that was not a Harley. That was a Mustang. Probably a GTO. Let me pretend I know, but I don't know. Karmic lesson. These are karmic lessons that you are tying up with a nice little bow. You're like, listen, you karmic little pain in my behind. We're done here. We're done here. This is like them wanting to continue the meeting and the sit down. You're like, we're done here. We're done here. Karmic lesson learned. So again, this is so amplified. Anytime these fake people are around you, your intuition, your spidey senses, your third eye is going to read the situation to filth. And now you have more confidence that you're not paranoid. You are supposed to be walking away from these people. And every time we walk away from people, places, and things that want to be the enemy, the op, or they got other plans for us, we rise. We rise to the occasion. This also could have been friends of yours. They tried to act like they are not easily bothered. But they're bothered. Because why aren't they your friend anymore? Why are they now an op? They were never your friend from the jump? Like, what is going on here? These people that want to... Okay, let me back it up. Half of these people that have a problem with you, you want to know what their problem is? You want to know? I'll tell you, okay? Their problem is... No, let me move this back here. Okay, hold on. I'm like trying to zoom in. I'm like, wait. Their problem is they want to be you. But they want you out of the way. Does that make sense? They want to be you, but they want you out of the way. They're like, well, I want to be them. And I want to emulate what they're doing. But I don't want them around because I don't want people to know that I'm copying them. There's a lot of jealousy. There's a lot of jealousy surrounding your gifts. And now when people are being insincere, there is like a bell going off in your head. Do you see this two-face? This mask is thick. This mask is giving thick, two-faced, insincere. I see through you. I feel like they've been trying to call you on the phone too. In your workplace and in your family, there is always a witch hunt. Always. You are always being scapegoated, blamed. You're always the example that, we're going to have to use you as an example. These people are insincere. So again, as everything is now up for renegotiation, everything is up to be reconsidered. You're like, you know what? I need to reconsider my position here and my job. I need to reconsider this relationship. I need to reconsider what I'm doing in this family, or if I'm going to continue to talk to them. It's always a witch hunt. You're always the bad guy. Why is that fair? Why is that fair to you? Do you know what I mean? Why are you supposed to be the bad guy? For them to feel better. If you are a female, you have a lot of masculine energies that are jealous of you. Not just female energies that are jealous of you. Okay, so you have females and males that have an issue with you for some reason. And normally I would just get like, oh, all these females are hating on you, bestie. But there are a lot of males too that they also want in on this witch hunt. These people want you to feel inferior. They want you to feel insecure, insignificant. But they can't, because you have so much gratitude for where you are. You have so much gratitude for where you are, how far you've come. You're like, I'm sorry, I just can't be mad at life for you. These people acted like they cared. They acted like they were your friends. And then because you stopped giving them so much attention because they were doing some real shady whatever, you're like, no, I'm just going to go be grateful over here. I'm going to wish you well. Somebody could have tried to physically assault you. Who the frick is that? Okay. Somebody could have tried to physically harm you. Ew. Or this is something that they've wanted to do. Or they could have blamed you for this. That's for if these people are family. So maybe because you haven't been coming around, they're telling everybody that you fought somebody or hit someone when you didn't. There are storylines being made up about you because you don't play by the rules of their game. So they're really mad about that. They're like, well, oh my gosh, did you hear what they did? They did this and they did that. And it's like, that is not the case. But you're not going to correct any of these people either. There's a lot about to be exposed about people that have been running a fake narrative about you. People that have been trying to be you better than you, or people that have been trying to use your name. There's something about the way you guys don't settle, even if that's uncomfortable AF. You guys refuse to settle, and I'm getting that there's something that you guys do on social media or at your job that is unlike what anyone else can do. And because of that, there's so much jealousy surrounding not only your talents, but your light. Okay, so you guys refuse to settle. People can see that in your relationships because you have very few. You have very few people that you even let anywhere near you. You're like, I'm not letting that person near me. I'm not letting this person near me. And because you roll solo dolo, okay, everyone else is rolling 10 deep, 5 deep, 4 deep, 20 deep. But the Earth Angel is rolling solo with just a spirit team behind them. The Earth Angel is rolling with like 1 or 2 friends, and they ain't even by your side because they're off busy, having a life, being awesome. Okay? Rolling in their grave. There is a shame tactic that your enemies use, especially your family members. And that is the fact that they're like, oh my gosh, grandma would be rolling in her grave if she knew like what you were up to. Oh my gosh. Dad would be rolling in his grave if he knew what you were doing. Let them do it then. Because if those ancestors were really doing all of that shenanigans, those are not the ancestors that you want by your side. Okay, we want the ancestors of the light. We're calling them up to the carpet. We're calling them to the chat. Okay, only real ones of the light, of the highest white light, to the chat. Okay, so don't let them try to shame you in this way. Oh my gosh, like, did you know that, like, they didn't like that you did that? They didn't really like you. Somebody could have passed away. That's terrible to do to somebody, especially when you miss that person. Okay, if you had a grandparent pass away and you miss them, and this parent is like, oh my gosh, they never liked you. That is terrible. And now that could be the other meaning to them rolling in their grave. They could be rolling in their grave because of how your family is treating you. Okay, unwilling to share. All of these people are unwilling to share anything with you. Okay, they are if gatekeeping was an Olympic sport, these mother effers, they would win. Okay, because they're so greedy, corrupt, in scarcity. The limiting beliefs are on steroids. Like, it's just a whole thing to them. And they want to make you feel bad. They want to make you feel bad. They're like, oh my gosh, this cupcake's going to be so good. We brought treats for everybody, but we didn't bring treats for you. We brought cake for everybody, but we didn't bring cake for you. We brought coffees for everyone, but we didn't bring coffee for you. It's giving that. We invited everybody but you. So you're always getting excluded. But again, this is why you ride solo. You're going to catch me riding dirty. You feel me? Independent. Oh, this is perfect. Independent. So this is all from your pre-pull after I channeled the message. If you don't know by now, you're a whole blinking celebrity. If you don't know by now how special you are, bestie, we're going to need an energetic stare. I'm staring at you right now because you have to know how incredible you are. Yeah, it sucks when this many people dislike you. It sucks when you can't morph into what they want, but they'll never be satisfied. If you lay on the ground, you'll never be flat enough. We can't be the doormat and the people pleaser and the coddler too. These are narcissists. These are chronic complainers. These are Decepticons, haters, filthy piglets. They are barnyard karmic animals. And they wanted to make you a karmic chew toy. I don't think so. You guys are safe to move forward. These people are going to have nowhere to run. They want you to live in the past like it's your job. it's okay for them to reiterate the past over and over and over again. But when it comes to you bringing up yesterday or this morning, like, they can't handle. These people dish it out all day long, and they cannot handle not 1 minute of it. Everyone's contract is being renegotiated. And look at them. They're like, oh my gosh, you caught me red-handed. Oh my gosh, my mask really was slipping. I'm really inauthentic. What do you mean? I'm just going to get out of here now. Like, these people will bring up, sorry, wrong one. These people will bring up everything that you did over and over and over again. It could have been from 10 years ago or 5 years. You're like, let that ish go. It was 10 years ago or 5 years ago. They don't let nothing go. But are you allowed to hold them accountable? Oh my gosh, they melt into the floor. They literally melt into the floor. You guys are safe to transition. You are safe to reconsider. You are safe to renegotiate. And you're out of here. That's coming in fast. You're going to deal with these contracts a lot faster than you think. So you guys are over here wondering, am I going to be able to like get through this quickly? Or is this going to be the longest, most painful thing ever? And I'm getting that it's going to come in a lot faster. You're first going to see that you're safe, that this is being supported. And then second, that you can cut and run. You're not trying to be, you're ready to heal. You're not trying to sit in this forever. People want to speak, turn on your name. They better talk to you nice. Okay, they better talk to you nice. I think that's it. People are terrible. You have the Five of Swords. They want to win at all costs. This is their demeanor towards you. Like, shoo. This is how you're going to be treating them. You're not going to be bullying them, but you're going to be showing them, like, I will not settle. You're lucky I stayed around this long. If anything, you should be sending these mother effers an invoice for all that you've dealt with and all that you've endured. Wow, Four of Wands. Four of Wands. And Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck. You are going to have so much to celebrate. Some of you guys thought you were going to be buying a home with someone or moving into a house with someone. And you were finding out maybe the reason why there were so many wrenches is because you were not supposed to move with said people. You were supposed to have this on your own. That is for some of you. For others of you, you weren't supposed to move with a specific person. You were supposed to move with friends. And then there's a couple of you that are supposed to move with your soulmate. But I don't know if they want to propose first. There's like a proposal or something like that they want to do. But you are destined to have everything you could have ever wanted. You just might, the players are changing. The players that you thought you were going to be buying these things with, purchasing, getting a home, getting a vehicle, having children with, being a family with, all of the players are changing. You're only getting to keep like one or two, if we're even lucky, okay, to do that. I'm seeing you guys be super independent and leaving with bags packed, not expecting to do that, but you are a lot stronger than you used to be. Nobody bounces back like you. Nobody pivots like you. Remember, you got 9 lives. And there's a lot of is there a lot of jealousy that you guys are dealing with in regards to these people just don't want to share you with anybody? Like they're like, that's my punching bag. That's my karmic chew toy. I get to be mean to them. You don't get to be mean to them. Like they are very possessive in a not good way. Okay, they do not want other people having a piece of you or looking at you, or you are starting to see a jealous side of some loved ones that you've never seen before. That you have never seen before. You guys are seeing a side of people you have never encountered, like not on this level. And I pray that there is no physical fighting or anything like that. I pray that you guys are safe, but you are seeing that these people are insincere. They're easily bothered. How come you have to have all the patience and there's all types of aiding and abetting? These enemies, they're being exposed because they're trying to infiltrate your circle, or they're already in your circle. Your ancestors want to keep reminding you, you are unforgettable, because they're going to try to bring you down. Like, nobody's going to want you. Woo, woo. Who's going to want to be with you? No. Your ancestors want you to know you're unforgettable. No matter what you do, you will sustain success, wealth, happiness. Okay, so I want you to affirm it below. I will sustain wealth, happiness, and success. God chose me. You guys hear the confirmations. God chose me. I am a born leader. I am born to lead. I am born to shine. Affirm it below. I am born to lead. I am born to lead. I am born to shine. Mercury's coming. It's coming. It's coming, guys. We have, there are a snake, a rat, a snitch. Let's think about this. If you two were fighting, would you ever record them and be like, in case the cops show up, I'm going to show them this? Probably would never do that. But I bet they would do that to you. Like, let me get my evidence. Let me get my camera out and make sure that, people know that I was in the right and you were in the wrong. For them to want to have proof that you're crazy, or they want proof for whatever it is that they're saying. Whatever narrative they're trying to spin, they're like, I need proof of that. So they will take that for moments that's not necessary to do. So do not trust somebody that is acting like a snake, a snitch, a rat. And even though you wanted their love and you need love in your life, that you're like, I don't need their validation. Okay. You are the talk of the town, whether you mean to be or not. People talk about you everywhere you go because you are so magnetic. You are so intriguing. You are a walking enigma. You are the walking love spell, and people just can't get enough. You are supposed to be on your Empress behavior, and some people around you are stopping you from being that because they're trying to drain your energy supply, your light, your sunshine, and it's just enough. The divine has had enough. God has had enough. Heavenly Father has had enough. Capiche? So you guys, let me know what's going on. Don't forget to drop your favorite affirmation. Don't be out here forgetting how special you are. Every contract is being renegotiated. Every single one. Yeah. If you don't know by now that you're the whole enchilada, if you don't know by now that you are magical, resourceful, famous, a celebrity, the diamond in the rough, you best know by the time this message is ending. If you guys made it to the end, I want you guys to drop your favorite self-care emoji, okay? Because we're out here in Empress mode. Drop your favorite self-care emoji, and I think that's it. Don't forget to smash the you-know-what, hit the bell, duh. You don't want to miss out. All important links are in the description box. And yeah, I love you guys. Mwah.